Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. So this was 4:30 in the morning. I picked up a temporary babysitting job from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I eat on the weekend when it was very, very busy. All right, it was time for breakfast, and I had made this the day before, obviously meal prep style. I'll share with you guys in just a moment what I ended up using, how I made it, and all of that. This is only 1 point, and it was very filling and very, very delicious. So let's get into how I made it. All right, so I did 3 eggs, a little splash of Fairlife milk, not enough to where it was even a point. But that just kind of makes it a little bit more creamier. I did add a 1/4 cup of the fat-free mild cheddar, a handful of baby spinach, about a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and then on top, when it's done cooking, I'm going to add in some hemp hearts. I do not, you totally can if you want to, but I'm not going to. I do not add these point-wise to my Weight Watchers, just because these are things that I don't feel like should be points unless you're having like so much of it, but I'm only doing like a tablespoon of it. But hemp hearts are really, really great for you. Plus it's a great source of protein and omega-3, which I totally need. So I need to start adding this to way more of my meals, as well as ground flaxseed. This has a lot of benefits and stuff as well. So I gotta mix that up. I already cut up some sweet potatoes and regular potatoes. When I air fried them, I did add, this is my favorite seasoning, the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. If you guys have never tried this, you have to try it. I hardly ever go through seasonings, but look, that's almost gone. Kinder does have a lot of really good seasonings. This carne asada one is really good. And this one probably has to be my second favorite, the wood-fired garlic. Super, super yummy. All right, it is coffee time. So I brewed my own coffee at home. I just thought it sounded good. I was going to do the mushroom coffee that I've done before, but this flavor just seemed really good. I'll show you guys up on the screen what it is. All right, so I am babysitting today. I don't feel like going through her drawers and stuff like that to like weigh this out. So I'm going to try to just do half of the Fairlife Vanilla Core Power Shake. All right, that's perfect. That's about half. And then I did pack some sugar-free syrup. All right, so it was a little too strong for my liking. So she had this in her fridge, which I've never seen. It's pretty good though. I really wasn't wanting you to use the points for creamer, but in my iced coffee, it's worth it. All right, it's lunchtime. So I have a Pepsi and then my veggie straws, and I made myself a chili dog. I'm gonna share with you guys like how I prepped this and all of that. So I'll do that now. All right, so these are the hamburger buns I used. This is the keto culture. These are only 1 point. I really like the hamburger buns as well. I showed those in another video, but I'm gonna use this. I'm going to go in with 1 stuffed dog cheese. This is the Oscar Mayer hot dogs. 1 of the Velveeta slices. And the rest of the chili that I made. I know this is not the healthiest meal, like I probably already said. But with being at an outing, this is something that I knew would be tasty. I wouldn't feel guilty eating, and it's kind of like backyard barbecue type thing, but I was going to say more healthier, but it's totally not more healthier. It's just in my point range. So I have no idea how many points this was, and I do not care. When we have a little celebration in our family, which is probably once every few months, I enjoy a slice of cake or a cupcake and a scoop of ice cream. All right, so I am not that hungry, so I'm just gonna go in with the healthy choice pineapple chicken. If you guys have never tried this, out of any of the type of like TV dinner, like microwavable meals, this is like my top favorite. And it's 290 calories and has 16 grams of protein. You can have this and add in like cauliflower rice to it. You could add broccoli to it. You could add more edamame to it. You can do a handful of things, but I'm just going to heat it up and just eat it this way. In another video, if I have this again, because I do have one more, I'll show you guys like kind of how I spice it up. All right, I already ate like 30% of this meal. It was pretty good for a heated up meal, and that's what I had ending my night. This is the next morning, again, 4:30 in the morning. I had a little cookie. It's the like Alyssa's cookies. I'll show them on my next video, but I just had that, then I didn't end up having the apple. Good morning, everyone. It is pretty loud. I am, like I mentioned, babysitting still. Early morning, was here at 5 a.m. She has like a ice machine and that's going off, so it is a bit loud. I want to make sure I don't get any pictures of them on my phone, but I'm just letting you know, I'm fully aware that my hair looks very silly sometimes with these headbands on, but as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm growing my undercut out and it is at like such a weird stage, and some hairs are sticking up and the sides are sticking up and it just looks really weird. So the headbands and my hair in a bun that looks funky is going to be the hairstyle that I wear. I have a few other hairstyles I can do, but this is just the hairstyle that I do when I'm just like not in the mood to do it. So anyway, this is what I'm having for breakfast. It's the same thing as you saw I ate yesterday, but this time I did add 1 slice of turkey bacon in there and a tablespoon of ketchup on the top. So good. This is probably going to be a staple for breakfast when I meal prep it. Alright, so I'm prepping my lunch and I'm going to use one of these high protein carb savvy wraps, the Be Free brand from Costco. They're only 1 point per wrap, which is awesome. Then I did 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, and then I did however much mustard. I'm pretty sure mustard is 0 points, so I don't really care how much I put on. I don't like that much. I did 1 slice of the Velveeta cheese, and then spinach and some turkey breast, which are both 0 points. This wrap was actually pretty good, you guys. I do recommend them. I'm going to eat them more, and, you know, I only had it once, so it's not bad. It was just kind of like a lighter wrap. So I had my pink slush Alani, these wild protein chips. They're waffles, chicken and waffles. It's so good. It's 5 points a bag. And then I had my wrap, and then I had some grapes, cherries, blueberries, and a boiled egg. All of this was very filling. Felt like I had just an assortment of things to eat, and I love doing that. I'm definitely a, you know, girl lunch or girl dinner, however they say it, type girly. All right, it has been a very freaking long, very long day. I am definitely ready for some dinner. I made some spaghetti, and I used some protein pasta. I'll show you which one I use in just a minute. I put a 1/4 cup fat-free cheese on top. I've been craving corn on the cob, so I made 2 corn on the cob, and I did some green beans. And for a drink, I'm just gonna drink some more water. All right, I am actually gonna have a 1/2 glass of this 0 sugar strawberry lemonade Minute Maid with my dinner, because I've had water all day besides my Alani, and I'm ready for something tasty. This is the protein pasta I used, the spiral noodles. And if you hear a noise in the background, I have stuff in the dryer, so it's very loud. Protein noodles. And this is the pasta I used, the marinara from Kirkland's, and it's so low points. I love it. I actually made 2 batches of like 2 servings of this pasta so I can eat it tomorrow. And I only used a 1/2 cup serving of this sauce, which I'm pretty sure equals out to, it was 0 points, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna eat this delicious meal and get ready for bed. All right, I gotta end my night with a piece of chocolate. These are so good. I highly recommend these. Again, that dryer is super, super loud, but I'm going to end this video. It was a very long weekend, very, very long weekend, but glad I made a little extra money. It was nice. I did enjoy all the food that I ate, and I definitely just realized that I definitely need to up my protein, add more veggies to my meals. So it's something that you guys probably have noticed, that I definitely have noticed. But yeah, I'm staying on track and I'm losing weight, and what I'm doing is working. So thumbs up for that. I'm going to end this video here. If you guys like these videos, be sure you check out that playlist right there. Again, sorry my dryer is so loud, but definitely check out this playlist right there. It has all of the videos I've been uploading on my health and weight loss journey. And I just really appreciate all y'all's support. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.